Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I will be creating HSL bus line, wait a second, 982, which runs from Nikkilä in Sipoo to Talma in Sipoo. And to begin with, I will create a loop to the other side of the Nikkilä terminal, because we're going to need that shortly, because this line will run from, from Sipoo northwards. So there we go. That's not a very beautiful loop, but it is a loop. So the bus can then get back to the starting point when it needs to. Let's build these blueprints and then let's go straight to the lines. So 982 is the first internal Sipoo line. There will be some of them, but as the HSL line numbering does not run beyond 1000, you can actually see that the HSL lines are pretty shortly done for good. And then we will get to something else. We will start from Nikkilän terminaali, and then we'll stop at Nikkilän terveysasema, and then at Suursuontie, and then at Martinkylän tienhaara, and at Kappalaisen tie. But then I will have to check the speed limit of that that road over there. Let's see how fast the bus can run on it, because now it's very unfamiliar road to me. I think it's going to be 60 or 70, but it might also be 80. So let's see. There we go. The correct answer is 80. And that's going to mean, oh, there's a bridge over there. That is going to mean that we are going to build the first new stop in here. Let's see, it's going to be Afrikan tie. An interesting name for a road, really. But let's see. So the African... Okay, what? What is this? Oh, we're not there. So it is Afrikan tie, Afrikavägen, and it's going to be located in here, and we're going to be using the fast city roads here, and Afrikan tie, Afrikavägen is going to be located in here. Well, there we go. And then we're going to take the highway all the way around. And there we go. Then we're going to pass under that bridge over there. There we go. And then we're going to add ramps to both directions. There we go. Do I need to add a ramp to the other direction? I don't know. But let's get to that a bit later. Now the ramps will be added to this direction here. And solely to this direct... Wait, what? This is all wrong. And this is also all wrong. This ramp should be connected... Wait, how the hell is this possible? Let's have a look here. So that way around it uses that ramp, the other way around it is... No, it's quite correct actually. It is quite correct. This is the return ramp, which is going to use in here. Sorry, I was confused. So this is the departing ramp then, which it's going to use in here. So that's how the ramps function in this section. Now I got it. But yeah, that's Afrikan tie. The first stop has been made. I always hate these junctions because I have to think when they're not a level junction or a roundabout, which I I'm also pretty good at skipping for laziness. But you can't really call me lazy. I mean, I have created 900 hundreds of lines to Helsinki. After Afrikantie, we're gonna stop at Kotimäki, Hembachin, which is gonna be in here. Whoops. And there we go. Sorry about that. And there we go. After Hembachin, we're gonna stop at Kyllästämöntie. Where the hell is that gonna be? Kyllästämäväin. And it's right before the bus to stop in here. And this road then in turn is most definitely going to be a station road. So Kyllästämöntie, Kyllästämäväin is going to be a city road. And then we'll go on from here from bus to Charo on the fast city road. There we go. And there we go, we've reached Kotimäki. That's all very good. And we're gonna take the ordinary city road and turn from... What the hell? Oh shit. Another idiotic solution, but okay. Can't move it closer, we'll place it there. And there we go. After Kyllästämöntie, we're then gonna have a stop at Havutie. Havutie is in that right turn over there, and it's called Granrisväin. There we go. And there we go. Oops. After Havutie, we're gonna stop at the Pihkatie. Gårdväin. And there we go. After Pihkatie, we're gonna stop at Neulasniitty. Sorry about that. I just barengin. Whoops. After Neulasniitty, we're gonna stop at Hiekkamalmin tie. That's called Hiekkamalmsväin, which is pretty surprising because it's not Sandmalmsväin. There we go. After Hiekkamalmin tie, we're then gonna stop at Norantie. Noranväin. There we go. Okay, let's autosave. After Norantie, we're gonna stop at Semtu. What the hell is that of a name then? But Semtu it shall be. How the hell are we gonna get there then? So a sharp turn right over the left, okay. And it's Semtu in both languages there. So Semtu is located in here. And it does this stupid loop in order to get there. And then it even crosses the railroad. Is this a level crossing or a bridge? That's the following question. And then let's have a look here. It actually seems well. Let's have a look at the map. Not sure why this is important, but where's the crossing? It's over here. It's a level crossing. Well, probably the first one of its kind, because most of them have been erased. But it will be a level crossing here. And that, of course, needs issues to be sort of rectified, because that's the first ever level crossing I've built, I think, in the history of me playing NIMBY Rails, because the last time I did this train traffic, the last time I made this save, which then was incompatible with the newer version because of the mods, I didn't get this far in creating the bus lines. So there we have our first level crossing. I think I got to 500 or 600 something back then, and now we're already at 900 something, so nothing is really going to stop me. And that is exactly the reason why I keep on publishing these videos despite nobody's watching this, because once I need to publish something every day, I will also keep on creating. So it's sort of a public pressure, you know. I've promised to deliver a video a day. I will deliver a video a day. Then we will stop at Satotalma. And that, wait, what's Satotalma in Swedish? It's Satotalma. I have no idea what this means, but fine. There we go. And after Satotalma, we're then going to stop at Ruotsinojantie. Svenskbäcksvägen. And there we go. Sorry about that. After Ruotsinojantie, we're gonna stop at Santamaantie. Santamaavägi. There we go. And there we go. And after Santamantie, we're then gonna stop at Nygårdintie, Nygårdsveien. There we go. And finally we stop at the School of Talma, Talman koulu. And that stop only has a Finnish speaking name. And it's gonna be over here. And there we go. Then let's see how we get back from there. Come on. Come on. There we go. And and there we go. After Talaman koulu, yeah, exactly. So instead of actually going the full way back and with a loop, there will be this lazy ass solution where the loop around Talama is actually going to be one big loop. So when we get back towards Sipoo, I always confuse Sipoo with Tuusula. That's something very strange. I should know better. Let's build blueprints here, and then let's go back to lines. So yeah. What was I about to say? I was pretty sure in the start that it would do such a laziest loop, and it did. But, well, there we have the train waiting on the station. There will soon be times to wait. Who won't there? But this is a fairly straightforward line. It's I think one of the most simple ones in Tuusula. Let's see what will happen next. But the thing now is that we've connected with Talma, and obviously this crossing also works the way it should. So there we go. Then let's have a little look at the timetable. I would call that approximately hourly. It's not exactly hourly, it's a bit shorter than hourly, but I would call it approximately hourly, and that's what we'll try to do. Already number 1308. I have quite a lot of buses in this thingy here, but there we go. And let's have a little look what happens there. 1 hour 40 minutes, so I will need 2 buses to get to the required time, and that's 37 minutes 20 seconds. So Roads have been built, the line has been created, the buses have been bought, and everything is up and running. There will be a new video tomorrow, so until then, bye!